The most bizarre money saving hacks ever. Extreme cheapskates.
It's a gift swap. You gotta swap your gifts.
But this
Dude, these
pillow is
advertisements
so
are actually gonna be the
mean.
death of me.
I see that.
Hey guys.
Hey, Dad.
Hey guys,
I want you to have a really
I
fun.
miss
The
back when you can.
vinegar in the pickle takes away the sting from the bug bite and it reduces the swelling. I don't have to buy any creams because this works like magic.
See, now that seems kind of smart, but I don't know if that's true or
I'm
not.
Victoria Hunt.
If
and
that's
I am
true,
an
then that's
extreme
a good
cheapskate.
method.
Okay, this
Would
is
I
my
use that
bedroom.
24/7? Fuck
I'll be
no.
the first to admit that it's kind of ugly. This blind came with the house. Free.
Like 170,
That's the
180,
best
and I'm
price of
staying
all.
like that. Fuck that.
So this
Yo,
is my
fair enough,
bathtub.
man.
Look at it, it's brand new and shiny. I don't even have to clean it. There's no mildew on my grout, which is amazing. I have never cleaned it because I've never used it. I have a gym membership.
Excuse me?
I have never cleaned it because I've never used it.
Now, if she does not go into deep detail on what she means by that, I'm actually gonna be concerned.
I have a gym membership, and that's where I take my shower. I like to work out. I'm kind of a gym
That's
rat. I'm there every day anyway.
Oh,
This is
that's
where
nasty
I
fucking
deposit my urine. In an effort to save money, I started peeing in a jar. Just coincidentally happened.
Listen, 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 listen. The only time I have to pee in a jar is if I'm feeling very sickly. I'm on a long ass car ride. That's it. Who?
Happens to be in a lemonade
What?
jar. Quite pungent.
And she's
And the
sniffing
longer it sits,
it.
the stronger it gets. I had read online that you can put your urine into your compost pile. And I thought, wow, I can pee in a jar, build my compost, and not have to flush my toilet. My water bill went.
So, what about when she got a shit? Did she shit in a jar? She didn't go into detail about that part. I'm assuming she uses the toilet when she shits. Cause like, what? What are you on right now, man?
From $30 a month to $20 a month. So there's $10 right there. So
And
I
you
pee in
don't
a
gotta
bottle, but
aim,
don't
so
get me
she's
wrong.
crouched
I
down.
poop like everybody else.
She in that motherfucker, hold on. She in that motherfucker. Can you see me? Hold on, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see me. She in there like this. She in there like this. That is insane, dog. That is crazy work. Not even gonna lie to you.
And I put that in the toilet. And so I flush probably one or two times a day. This house was built in 1961. I got a really good deal. The appliances are all 1961.
Excuse me, sorry.
So this is my kitchen. This is the original 1961 oven.
Jar rim all the
I
way
eat a
up in
lot
her
of eggs.
punani. That's
'Cause I
insane.
have chickens. And so I use this to cook my eggs pretty much every day. So I use my stove pretty regularly. All the burners
That is
work.
fucking funny,
It's kind of
man.
hideous looking, but I really don't care. Everything here works. Well, maybe. This cheap side of me has like really blossomed because every minute of every day has something.
Okay. There's a difference between being cheap and just being straight up vile. Because what? I don't think it can ever get this serious. You gotta be like, maybe like negatives by thousands to hit this level. Because cheap is more like, I don't know, going to Wendy's, getting a biggie bag. You know, that's being cheap. Because, you know, you can get a bunch of food for the low. That's being cheap. You pissing in a jar, throwing that shit outside because you want to save money, that's fucking
To
insane.
do with how
I don't
I
care.
can make a better decision financially. It's a little bit of an obsession. As you can see, I have a very nice television, but I don't plug it in.
She
I
definitely
keep
used to be a crack
everything
addict. That's
unplugged
crazy.
unless
Bro, I
I'm
remember
using
seeing a dude who
something.
was kissing
I
all up
put
on his
my
car in
freezer
TLC.
on this
That was the
timer
dude who
mechanism
married his car. I
on
know what
for
you're talking
12
about.
hours, off for 12 hours. I'm saving 50% on my electric bill. I think some people are a little squeamish about it. Well, what about the meat? It might like get a little thaw in the freeze. I've never seen it happen.
How do I save money on syringes is I have friends that are diabetic and they take insulin. I get friends to give them to me after they're finished. And then, of course, I sterilize them with rubbing alcohol. And you can safely use this up to 4 times.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I can come home and I can see something here, and I said, well,
Bro hates his wife. Bro hates his wife. If he doesn't care no more, bro hates his wife. Bro should be like, yo, that's a little concerning. I wouldn't really recommend that, you know? Bro hates his fucking wife.
it's Karen, you know.
This paper is for
That's
when I
Karen,
perform
you know?
medical procedures on
No,
myself.
bro.
I just roll it out.
You just don't
It's
fuck with your wife no
sterile.
more.
It's the exact
You think she'd make her
same
guest
medical
pee in
paper
her
you'll
jar
find
too?
in the doctor's office.
I didn't even think of that. Yo, that would be you thinking, bro. I didn't even think of that. I was thinking about all the way how else she uses the toilet. Bro had to marry his third ad. That's funny. That's
A first
insane,
aid
bro.
kit for the home can cost up to $215
She's about to.
and
Okay.
has to be continually replenished.
Take the pickle, place the pickle on your skin, tape it down. Leave it on for 20 minutes, and you're good to go.
I do not like pickles.
She has to be like the most rancid smelling person. If she does this every time she gets injured. Oh fuck no.
I don't like to eat them. I don't want them rubbed on me. I don't want pickles on me.
Pickles are great for bug bites. The vinegar in the pickle takes away the sting from the bug bite, and it reduces the swelling. I don't have to buy any creams because this works like magic. A jar of pickles will run $1.49.
So is she getting bit by bugs like 24/7 for her to always constantly have pickles like that? Or like what? Because that's kind of concerning. See, I don't even fuck with pickles. So just having that jar in there is crazy to me.
At the store.
You know,
As long as you place the pickle
pickles are
back into
alright.
the jar
They don't really
and it's
bother
got
me.
access to vinegar,
I'll eat them,
you
but
can
not like
reuse this
on something.
over
I'd have to
and
eat the
over
pickle by
and
itself.
over.
Pause. Give me that pickle. Nah, I'd have to eat a pickle by itself. I can't have it on like a sandwich. That shit will disgust me.
This
Like
is
a Chick-fil-A
CPAP
sandwich?
machine that opens up your
I gotta take those
airways
shits
so
off.
you can breathe.
Cause then
This helps.
when they're on the Chick-fil-A sandwich, that shit gets hot. I'm not gonna eat a hot pickle. That's gonna piss me off. Okay, I'll tell you that right now. If I eat a hot pickle, I'm gonna start tweaking. I'm gonna start crashing. All right. Hot pickle. Cold pickle.
Helps me sleep at night because I have sleep apnea.
Shorty got the
I
pickle
bought
Ricks.
this machine at
Pickle
a yard
Rickles.
sale and paid
Go Rolex.
$15. New. It was
She got that shit on though. You know I can't hate.
This
She
is
got that shit on. I don't think I'm not skipping this ad. I can't even skip
Let's
anyway.
face it, guys only want one thing.
Wish I had something natural instead
Yeah,
of this
I
synthetic
want
body wash.
you.
Sydney Sweeney, body wash genie?
Dr. Squatch Body Wash. For men who prefer
Dr.
natural.
Squatch is a genius.
I
I might
dare
swap
you
over
to
to
let me build you a completely free e-commerce store.
I dare you to let me rub on that tight little
Loaded with 20
pussy.
the mask. A person is recommended to change a mask every 6 months. This is my original mask. This is sticky because I've had this mask since 2007 and the gel is actually leaking. A new mask can cost anywhere between $150 and $250. Now that it's taped, it's good to
Sweetie,
go.
give me one chance. That's all I'm saying. She's actually putting her life on the line to be cheap. That's kind of crazy.
I've saved over $3,000.
Well, right now, I've got some clothes in Ziploc bags. I don't have to put them in the washing machine. It actually kills the bacteria by having them in here. That way I save.
If I go to open up your fridge and I see fucking Ziploc bag clothes, everybody in the house gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta. Why?
On laundry
That's so
detergent.
dumb.
I save on
The girl
time.
from
I don't
Euphoria
have to
with the
use
lisp who
electricity
always
to
beef
run
with
my
her
washing
boyfriend.
machine.
Oh
I've had
yeah,
clothes
I'm
since
in
high
here
school.
too.
Can you believe that?
The Latina one?
This is
I never
pair of
watched Euphoria,
jeans.
so I
Okay,
don't
this
know what
pair
you're talking
here,
about.
I bought these 15 years ago. Look at that. Like brand new. Yeah, it's like I just bought them.
He sniffed that thing, you know it smelled bad. That's why he pulled away so quick. Look.
Like brand new. Yeah.
You know, when something smells nice or something smells brand new, you probably just sit there and be like, ah, that smells great. That boy went, smells like brand new.
It's like
That shit does
I
not
just bought
smell
'em.
good.
The average
He's lying.
refrigerator
That
uses
shit
around
smells terrible.
350 kilowatts of electricity per year. By tightly packing his fridge with clothes, cookware, and canned goods,
I'll
Todd
play some
cuts his
300
energy
billion
use
bonds
by
if I see
nearly
some shit like
10%.
The refrigerator doesn't cycle
That's
on
what
as
I'm
much.
saying,
It doesn't
bro. Like,
produce or
why,
consume
bro?
as much electricity. Just pack up your fridge with anything you can find. I don't care. I don't care that some people might think that some of my habits are over the top now. I mean, I got clothes in my refrigerator, for God's sake. I mean, that's pretty cheap.
No, that's
That's
fucking
one of the
dirty.
things about Todd is he doesn't care about comfort. He cares about saving money.
I just hit my elbow on my desk.
There's no need for me to use the washing machine because it just costs too much money. I could just reuse the water right here. There's a lot of wear and tear on your clothes and
I'm not trusting nobody's pool water no more after this. I don't even like the pool anyway. But after this, if you have a personal room, a personal pool, jacuzzi, whatever it is, I'm not stepping foot in it. Unless I see the water's been drained and I clean that motherfucker with bleach myself if I have to.
the
That's
washing machine. I'm able to wash my clothes in here.
like
My
you will
clothes,
be.
my clothes
He
last
could be just straight up musty and then God knows what. He's putting that shirt in the water. And I don't think he empties that out considering he wants to be cheap. That water's disgusting.
for years.
From a real estate
He
standpoint,
likes kids. I'm
hot
calling
tubs
it.
are
Her
considered
name
personal
Alexa
property
Alexa
and do
Demi.
not affect the resale value of a home.
I just put a little bit of soup in my plastic container, and you'd be surprised at how quickly it heats up. I think people probably use their microwave.
Don't piss me off right now. Please don't piss me off right now. This dude just washed his clothes and then proceeded to put his soup of all things, his soup. I don't know. It doesn't even matter. Why? Just
Every day.
why?
And it adds up to almost $40 a month. It's almost ready. Because my hot tub's not going to add any value to the house, I decided to use it for multi-purposes, for everything that I can think.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is
I'm blowing him up. I'm blowing up his house. I'm blowing him up. I'm blowing his cars up. If he even has a car, considering he wants to be cheap. Anything that he loves and owns, I'm blowing that shit up.
Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually works on Twitch.
And then he gets
It
in
costs
the...
about $15 a month to take a 10-minute shower every day. And that adds up. By using my hot tub, I would say I'm saving about $30 to $40 a month. That way I don't have to use my appliances. I can turn off the hot water heater. This hot tub, I mean, this thing is a money saver. I mean, this is like a cash cow for me. I think it's a stroke of genius myself.
When I
Having a personal pool and being a cheapskate is fucking insane. That's very true. To give a jacuzzi or a hot tub, whatever you want to call it, a multi-person, oh my God, I can't even speak. That's when I'm getting stressed, I can't speak, okay? To give your jacuzzi a multi-purpose thing when it's really meant for like two things, soak and relax. Why are you using it to clean your clothes, heat up your food, clean your dishes? You cleaned your dishes that has food on them, and then you hop in and take a... If I could slam on this desk right now, I would, but that's just gonna be loud. So I'm not gonna do that. That is
I get gas, I'll
fuck
only get
nasty.
a gallon at a time. 1 gallon of gas, 1 gallon a day, saves me money. Restricts where
She
I
look
go.
like... Why she look like crackhead Scarlett Johansson? She look like crackhead Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry, yo.
I'm hardcore about
See,
our
if I ain't
bills that
no
we have
rich
to
dude,
pay and making them
but
as
this is
little
like
to
crazy.
nothing
This
as
is
possible.
beyond crazy. This shit's insane.
This is my toilet where I save money on water. Best way to save money
Always the toilet.
is water disposal.
It's always the water. These water bills must be like... What year is this? What year is this? When did this drop? When did this drop? When did this drop? 5 months ago. But don't they just like reuse the same shit? Don't they reuse the same clips? Season 3. Okay. What? Hold on. Now I gotta look this shit up. Because now I'm getting heated. What is it called? Season 3, Extreme, Cheap Skates. What? When did that drop? Okay, 2014. 2014, that still isn't that bad. 10 years ago? Damn, saying that shit's kind of crazy. 10 years ago. 2014. Was inflation bad? I don't think it was.
Placement.
Whatever, man.
Putting a brick in the back of it's gonna make the water level go
That
up a
shit
little
is
bit. It's not gonna use
crazy.
as much water. Since I've
Bro,
been
we
putting
got the
bricks in, I've
same
noticed a
line. What
huge
the
change
fuck?
in our water bill. We use
Water-
350 less gallons a month.
It's always the water. Don't tell
When
me
we bought
they
the house in
bathe in that
2006, we paid
cord
cash for it, and we
Nirvana?
saved money by doing so.
Nirvana reference? Not right here.
When we bought the house
Nirvana reference?
in
I'm sorry.
2006, we paid cash for it, and we saved money by doing so. And the pool came with the house. I still keep
Don't
the
tell
pool
me.
because I got 3 kids, and we don't go on a lot of expensive vacations. So I figure, you know, that's kind of like a vacation. Just go out and get in the pool. We've tried to figure out every way possible to save money on running and keeping up this pool. One way to save money on this pool
I
is
just
to reduce the
had
size
so much
of the
saliva
pool.
produced from my mouth
It's just like putting a brick in a
by
toilet.
how much I'm leaving
I
my
save
mouth
money.
wide open, of being just purely shocked and
I recycle my plastic containers and I fill them up with sand.
Hey, I'll take that. Yes, let me go.
All
Let's
right.
go hunt too.
Go.
I like to jump off those freaking barrels. I mean, I love them.
I like to jump up those
when
freaking
I get all these
barrels.
drugs out,
She do look like a fentanyl. Stop, Scarlett
I'm gonna
Johansson.
like go in the middle of them like a freaking fish.
What a freaking fish.
This is the only pool in town which has barrels and box containers of sand in it. The other people usually don't do that.
If your kids are concerned, that's when you know you're kind of fucking pushing it. You got 3 kids and they're concerned. You're pushing it. What is she even putting sand in them for? What, to keep them at the bottom, but to reuse them for what?
I've been cheap since I was probably a little kid. My dad had a small business, and he had to find ways to get through a lot of hard.
Are you dreaming of more?
This advertisement came on at the right time because I was about to fucking lose it. It's always the big bodies of water that they want to. Oh my God. These people don't deserve houses. They don't deserve children. This is insane. Turn this whack ass music off,
He
man.
showed me how to think outside the box. went through some hard times, and it influenced me as a child growing up to deal with how to be a problem solver. We grew up with that idea of just make it work. I'm doing my laundry in the pool because the chemicals that are in the pool are similar to the ones that are found in laundry detergents. Running the washing machine costs money.
I mean, technically that's right, but at the same time, it's like, bruh.
Weird. It makes me feel like I'm in 1912. It feels like, oh my gosh, when's Benjamin Franklin gonna come along and invent the electricity and all that?
That kid's smart. That kid's real smart.
Good.
Season 1, episode 1.
Packets of ketchup.
So this is like 2011.
As many as you could spare.
All right, let's
As many as you can spare.
really 4. How about that?
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Have a good one.
And refill the bottles that I have at home.
Okay, I've seen this part.
Very
I've seen
simple
this one.
procedure, not even
I've seen this one years ago.
time-consuming. Learned at a young age to cut corners.
Roy gets ketchup packets from different places, and he refills his ketchup bottle. A lot of people might think that's weird, but you know,
That's
after all
two.
these years, it's just normal
And
to me.
2.
I'd
And
save
2
probably
right
$70
there.
or $80 a year just on ketchup.
2, 2,
alone.
and 2. It's always the fucking water.
Most people consider the paper towels disposable.
Because they
I
are.
reuse them. Spruce
That's
it up,
disgusting.
Bring it a little back to life. Voila. I could reuse these paper towels 3 to 5 times.
Roy estimates that over the last 10 years, he saved nearly $2,000 just by reusing paper towels.
Are you serious?
But he also knows how to squeeze savings out of his toiletries.
If the blades, which are kind of flimsy on these disposables, if they get dull, I sharpen them on the striking part of a book of matches, give them a whole new life. When you can't squeeze any more out, and it appears to be empty, that's the end, and they just toss it away. Wrong. Cut your tube. And there's a week's worth still left in there. I buy cheap 2-ply toilet paper, and I get
I went nonverbal
2
because
rolls
this shit's
out of
actually
1.
mind-blowing.
I get twice as much as
My
anybody
bad, yo.
else
This
does
shit's so
for the same
nasty.
price.
That is.
By Roy's
I mean, this one
calculation,
isn't really
this
as nasty.
strategy
Well,
nets him an
the paper
extra
towels one was
$6
pretty
a month.
gross. But you know,
I
the
do not
toothpaste one,
enjoy
that one isn't
two-ply
crazy.
toilet paper being separated. I just
Dude.
kind of refold.
One minor, like, slip up, dude. Your whole finger is going in your butthole. You're gonna be wiping. Dookie fingers.
it
That's it for you.
so that it's a little thicker.
Toilet paper is a lot
I'm
like
gonna
life
send
in
my
general.
shit to you.
The closer you get to
Ray.
the end, the faster
That boy
it seems
Ray
to go.
is crazy, dog. I ain't.
Americans spend over $300 billion a year on clothes.
Ray's not
but
even the
Roy's
worst
share
one,
since
which is crazy.
2009 has been a
So I'm not
grand
even that
total
mad
of
at Ray.
$9.
Ray's not even that
I
bad.
had a nice shirt that was my favorite shirt.
The other 3,
Fit me well,
however,
and I really liked it.
that
I
shit's
had bought it new. It was off a clearance rack
Ew.
at the store. I paid $8 for it, and after
$8
wearing it for
for
about
it?
a year or so, it got
Is he
an
from New
ink
Jersey?
stain from a pen in the pocket. So I went to the dry cleaner. They told me it would be about $12. So naturally, that
Better than
didn't
2
sit
made
right
that
with
too
me.
crazy, yeah.
I donated
All
it
that shit
to
that was
the
up there
thrift
for
store.
almost
I
not
went
a
back
week's
2
worth.
days later.
Yeah, probably
They
like
had
2,
taken
3.
the stain
2, 3
out
days.
completely, and I purchased it for $1.
Dude. That shit actually. I don't think I could ever watch that show. That show, it's over now. It's ended, but still to think about it, that shit is wild.